We're working for Hawaii. The KHON2 News at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon. The North Shore community still reeling over the loss of Honolulu Ocean Safety lifeguard Tamayo Perry. Officials confirmed he died after being bit multiple times by a shark in the waters off Malaekahana. Nikki Schenfeld joins us live with the latest. Nikki?
Good afternoon, Gina. Yes, I'm at an area referred to as Off the Wall. It sits right in between Pipeline, and to my right, you can see Rock Pile. Now, these were the two towers that Tamayo was typically stationed at. The medical examiner did not provide any new additional details today, saying that his cause of death is pretty self-explanatory. Again, Perry was found by a surfer with multiple apparent shark bites just before 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. And Honolulu Ocean Safety has been out in the area, patrolling the area on the skis. They have not seen any sharks in the area. And as you mentioned, Gina, those shark warning signs are going to remain posted today and at least through tomorrow, as this community is still trying to grapple with this tragedy. Friends and loved ones still grieving the loss of a husband, lifeguard, surfer, and friend.
Tamayo Perry was a man of faith, and he'd really want me to say that. There'd be days, Sundays, where I'd be driving to the tower and I'd see him driving the opposite way, and I'd ring him up, say, "What's going on?" He'd say, "Oh, I switched with somebody else, Dave. I'm going to church. I'm keeping it real." And that's Tamayo Perry. He's as real as they get.
Huge loss for the community.
Huge, like that's like an understatement. It's heavy, like it's such a scary thing.
Tamayo Perry joined Ocean Safety in the summer of 2016. He could be found at this tower, one of the most iconic spots on the North Shore, guarding over one of his favorite surfing spots that he dominated, Pipeline.
There's a lot of rescues. There's giant keiki, horrifying here at Pipeline, CPR on the beach. There's lots of incidents, and he did every one of them flawlessly, and I think we were all just following his lead. There are people alive today because of the successful CPR he has performed on them. It's something you can't say about a lot of people.
Before becoming a lifeguard, he was a well-known surfer and especially loved protecting East Side surf spots.
Everybody loved him. He was a fierce waterman and a fierce protector of what I would say is right.
Protecting, special places for the next generation. I feel like Tamayo was always a man that stepped up to the plate and made sure some places stayed secret on the North Shore.
His fellow North Shore lifeguards still in disbelief and shock. A memorial set up for him at Ehukai.
He's a family friend, and he's a household name, and in the lifeguard community he's going to be missed, and just in the general community and all around the world. He's a very special person to me, and a person I looked up to my whole life.
I felt safer with him in the water, even before he was a lifeguard. So I'll miss his presence. I'll miss his vibe. I think a lot of people would.
I'm just glad that he's up there watching over us. I really am. That no one else could do that job.
And again, Tamayo Perry, just can't emphasize it enough, always making people laugh. His smile was absolutely contagious. He is so missed and loved up here on the North Shore. Still, everyone trying to make sense of this. And his wife has set up a GoFundMe. You can find the link on our website at KHON2.com. For now, from the North Shore, Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News. Back to you.
Thank you, Nikki. Marine experts are calling yesterday's deadly shark bite extremely rare, saying the odds of being killed by a shark are 1 in a million. Still, many are reluctant to get in the water, as officials reported another shark sighting today on Oahu's leeward coast. Max Rodriguez reports.
Marine biologists are just as shocked as the rest of the community over Sunday's deadly shark bite that took the life of Tamayo Perry. The Waikiki Aquarium director says these types of deadly encounters don't typically happen.
This is very unusual, and in most cases when there are fatalities, it's a case where the shark has given such a big exploratory bite that the person has bled to death.
Dr. Rossiter says what's most uncommon are reports that Perry suffered multiple bites, possible signs the shark was feeding.
Highly likely it's a tiger shark or a great white shark.
Rossiter admits he has heard of more shark sightings lately, but says it could be a result of more folks photographing or sharing the sightings online. This video taken earlier today by a resident claiming the shark was swimming near the Eva Beach area.
See if we can swim in a couple beaches, and she's like, I don't want you to. And so, again, what happened yesterday, and there's one here today, we're going to be careful.
Lifeguards putting up those warning signs here at Kahe Point after a 10 to 12-foot shark was spotted 400 yards from the shore.
There's other places we can go. We'll probably go up to Paradise Cove, somewhere we're not open to the ocean.
Experts say avoid swimming at dusk and avoid wearing jewelry, as those could be mistaken for fish scales. They say swimming with a buddy or group is safer than swimming alone. Max Rodriguez, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.